Oh, and heads up, when I said scenic route, this is the scenic part. This is easily my favorite bit of the whole trip. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby and today we are back in Satisfactory. Yes, it has actually been a couple of weeks. And if you read my recent... Sorry about that, my nose suddenly itched. Anyway, as I was saying, if you read the recent community post about this game, you will be aware of the fact that I had a major recording catastrophe while recording what would have been the last episode. So yeah, I'm actually, I think 2.5 weeks now of basically off camera time and ahead of where we were at the end of the previous episode that you would have seen. Wow, that is always the way when you start recording, everything suddenly has to itch. So mostly what I've been working on is train stations. I mean, we've got King's Cross, that's the primary one here, and that needs to be expanded actually quite a lot. But yeah, we've also got Mornington Crescent on the line, and that is where we get our copper, iron, and cement, basically. Turn it all into ingots, and then we send it over there to that station, which I don't believe you guys have actually seen yet. And that's Aero Station, which, by the way, is a reference to a sci-fi TV show, and you get basically 1,000 bonus nerd points if you can guess what it is. And also feeding Aero Station, because I needed coal over there to make steel, we've got Farpoint Station, and that is what we're going to be working on today, because I want to actually automate the train service between Farpoint and Eros if I can. So yeah, I figured we'd go over there, we'd do that, we'd kind of work on Aero Station a little bit, get that all set up and ready to rock and roll. And then I think we might go for a bit of an explore, because, well, basically I only feel like doing so much practical stuff, and then I want to go out and have a little bit of fun. Now real quick, I want to run down here and say hello to Fred if I can find him. Oh, there you are, Fred. Hello, little buddy. I haven't seen you in ages because I've been working out in the hinterlands. So how about you get a little bit of love from your daddy? What'd you bring me? Pedals. Oh, goody. Okay, well, no offense to you, Fred, but I'm going to throw your gift directly into the coupon machine, and then I am going to go be Thomas the Tank Engine. I should probably also mention that I have expanded the hell out of the Hypertube network, so not only can we now take this one over to Mornington Crescent, but I've got another one running between there and Aero Station, which is pretty cool. And then I've got a really, really long one that runs over to Farpoint. And because I'm a complete child, it also runs through a waterfall on the way. And in fact, I'll show you that when we go take a look at Farpoint Station. Okay, here we are at Mornington Crescent. As previously mentioned, I think... Oh, no, actually, you will not have seen this. I completely rearranged all of this. So now we've got the iron going into this massive thing. And going over to there. And then we got same for the copper, same for the cement. I actually haven't checked any of this stuff in a while, so how are you making out? Okay, yeah, everything over here is full, so I really need to do a run back to Eros. But yeah, I wanted concrete, copper, and iron to each have their own individual storage platform instead of having like copper and iron mixed up, which I had previously. And I don't mind telling you, that was a hell of a kerfuffle to actually get all that reorganized and sorted out properly. Anyway, all of that stuff gets sent basically over to Aero Station, and when we get there, I will show you what happens to it. Okay, I'm going to guess on the journey in that you actually did notice that I've also got... Oh, you know what? Actually, we'll get to that in a second. Anyway, over here we get the cement gets unloaded and sent over to the massive cement container, and then copper and steel get broken up into 3 each. Oh yeah, we are completely out over here. And they go into basically making rods, nails. What am I making over here? Steel, not steel plates, iron plates. Okay, I got one making nails, I got one making rods, I got one making iron plates, and then copper is divided into cable, wire, copper sheeting, and then I've got a line of quicklime, that's, not quicklime, but quick wire, that comes in on the train. Okay, so over at Farpoint, I've got coal coming in, and I have got basically Caterium being turned into ingots, and then the ingots come over here. Now, the ingots get divided into... Oh, because I've got an extra copper line. Essentially, this thing makes copper sheets. That one is feeding the ingots into this thing. And that's making quick wire. And then all of that becomes... Hello, slow down. AI limiters. How many of those have I got going? I've only had this system set up for a little bit here, so... It hasn't had much chance to build up a... I was going to say build up much of an inventory. And then, yeah, we've got the coal and the iron lines that are over here are being turned into steel, so we got pipes being made. We've got steel beams being made, and then all of that concrete goes into this thing, and we are making reinforced, what are they called? Encased industrial beams, which, by the way, I think I will grab a bunch of those, because they're going to be handy here in a few minutes. Okay, we'll be taking the train over in a minute, but before we do, I just want to show off this hypertube, because I am genuinely proud of this one. I mean, it was quite a little feat of engineering to get this run all the way the hell over there, up in midair, and still cut it through the waterfall, which I know, again, I said it before, I'll say it again, I am a complete child, I could not resist, it was there, it was just way too cool, and goddamn it, I wanted a hypertube that ran through a waterfall. But yeah, as you can see, this station is a long ways out. Yeah, there's my waterfall coming up. I love that bit. I don't know why, but I just absolutely love it. Anyway, there was a bunch of coal deposits over here, basically, so I think there were two kind of meh coal deposits down in there somewhere. Don't think we can quite see them. Anyway, yeah, there was a couple of coal things down there next to a little pond, and then there was a bunch more out in the desert. You can actually probably see the coal lines running across there. So I hooked these two up. Oh yeah, there, you can almost see them down there. Yeah, I hooked them up to a couple of coal generators, and we've got that running into the power, so we've got even more power than we had previously. Then the Caterium deposit's over there, and that's essentially doing ingots. Oh yeah, I divided it up into two. That's feeding this thing, which is almost full again. And then the other coal lines, just for the sake of organization, I'll show you what we did. Yeah, we brought those across the desert. Oh, come on, autosave. I don't want to fall off the edge. Yeah, I ran... Hopefully I can get a good view over here. Yeah, I ran those two all the way over to where those two were. And then I brought all four of them up, and essentially they just shove raw coal into these boxes, which then gets shoved into the train station. And speaking of the train station, let's go get the other train and see if we can figure out how to set it up to just kind of automatically do its route. Okay, I can't imagine that this is going to be all that complicated. However, whoops, I just completely screwed my momentum. As I was saying, yeah, however, I have never actually done trains in this game before, so this is kind of all new to me. Now, oh, this train's name, by the way, is Fred. Okay, so, open train menu would be you, yes? No stops in the timetable. Okay, so we want to edit the timetable. Why, oh, you know what? I didn't actually rename this station. Okay, hold on. Tail Inn is not going to cut it, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm not going to call you Tail Inn. Alright, what is a good name for a train station? I think we're going to call it Paddington Station. And oddly enough, that is an Agatha Christie reference and not a Paddington Bear reference. Okay, now let's get back to the train menu and see if we can figure this out. So we were on Edit Timetable. We want to go from Paddington Station. So we add that. And then we go to... Okay, how do I... Okay, locomotive should stay at the station until the load or unload has been completed. Okay, we want that. Nope, not load, unload, as long as it's doing that automatically. Then we want it to run back to Farpoint. And then back to Paddington again. So that should actually work, I believe. Let's turn on self-driving and see what happens. Whoops. No. What are you doing, Digby, you fool? Turn that off. Okay, why are we not self-driving?
1 hour later.
Do I have to dock first? Oh, is it because it's full, maybe? And it hasn't unloaded. Okay, let's try this then. I didn't realize I hadn't unloaded the car when I got back here with the train the last time. So if I'm doing this properly, these should all get dumped off. I believe the Caterium ingots are actually mostly full, so I don't think that one's going to stay. I think it's coming back onto the train. As indeed it did. Okay, we're done docking. Oh, hello. What do you mean the station's unreachable? It's literally right behind you. Is it because I have to loop around and come into it forwards? Hold on a second. Let's actually do this from the other side. So let me turn off self-driving. And let's just go over there ourselves. Okay, we're here. Now, open the train menu. Edit the timetable. So let me just exit that off. We want to go to Paddington. And then we want to come back to Farpoint. Save the changes. Turn on self-driving. Okay, it's loading itself. That's what we wanted. And hopefully it will drive itself over and turn around and come right back. I mean, if I have to, I can loop the track around. It's just going to be a massive, massive undertaking. And I would prefer not to if I can avoid it. Okay, we done docking? We're done docking. We got the little toot-toot of the happy engine. The question is, though, will it go back to Farpoint once it's unloaded? Now, unload yourself, and then just back up very nicely all the way to Farpoint, please. Station unreachable. Okay, well, we didn't have much luck with that train. Here's to hoping we have better luck with the other one. Ah, I love hypertubes. Okay, Jeff, buddy, I haven't driven you in a million years, it feels like. So, how do you feel about going out and getting a little bit of exercise? Oh, you know what I'm going to have to do, though? Because one of the things we need for this is I am going to have to add 3 freight cars to make this work, which means I'm going to need to put down a little bit of temporary track. Okay, so freight car, freight car, freight car. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, the downside of doing this manually is I have to actually stop the train in the right spot. And I'm not that great at that. Okay, back up enough to get me to dock, please. Okay, F to dock. So Jeff's going to basically run over here and grab these 3 containers. If all goes well, anyway. And then from here, we're going to go to Aero Station A and unload all this crap. Okay, this one is definitely going to be tricky because Station A and Station B are actually connected. Okay, so we can unload this, dump everything into the system. Like so. And then we can just go down here to the end of the line at Station B. Which I don't have to actually worry about docking for this time. And then, yeah, we'll be able to load up all the stuff that we're making over here. Now, in order to do that, the thought I had was I am going to put massive storage containers in front of each one of these, because I've got, I think, what, 11 or 12 different things over here to actually transport. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops. Oh, for God's sakes, autosave. Thank you. You're almost as big a pain in the butt in this game as you are in the long drive. Anyway, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we have 11 different things to unload, so I'm going to have to actually mix and match some stuff. And then when we get it to the next station down the line, Oh, I stand corrected. I forgot I've also got rubber and plastic being made down here, which I think I was actually going to talk about earlier and didn't get to. Is yeah, there were some oil deposits down there, so I set up a little mini plastic and rubber manufacturing thing, and then it's also using the waste oil to feed a coupon machine. And I think somewhere over on this side, if we can find them... Oh, here's a thought, Digby. How about we don't fall off? Yeah, let's just go up here. Yeah, somewhere down there. Where the hell are they? Okay. I'm pretty sure they're down there somewhere. Right there. No, that's the oil thing. Oh, there we go. You can almost see them off the edge of the platform here. Yeah, there were a couple more geysers over there, so I set up a couple of hydrothermal plants on those as well. So yeah, we have got power up the wazoo. Now, I believe I was talking about how I was going to do this. So the idea I had was to hook up a bunch of industrial storage compartments, like right here in front of these. Just gotta be sure I give myself enough room to actually go back across from the train station if I have to. Okay, that one's lined up, that one's lined up. Alright, hedge there. Oh, that's actually lined up perfectly first try. And, oh, lined up with that, but not with that. Okay, I'm just following the green line, so if this is wrong, I'm going to blame the game, not myself. And boop. One more. And boop. Okay. Now that we got these set up, how are we going to get everything into them? I'm thinking the first one can be the iron stuff because it's right here. Now, I'm going to have to do like a conveyor merger, I think. Hold on, let me get a look at this and have a think here. I'll be right back.
5 minutes later.
Okay, yeah, I think just one merger for two of them, and then we'll just run the other one direct. So, like, I can put plates into the top and then merge the nails and the rods together, and they can go into the bottom. So we'll do a conveyor merger. Oh, we're on logistics. That's what we want. We want a conveyor merger. And that's... yeah, this looks like about the right spot. So we'll do a conveyor merger from that one. But yeah, I'll put it right in front of the first one. And then the copper one, we're going to want one as well. Are you lined up? No, you're not. There we go. Okay, so that can merge the copper stuff. And then, what did I have on this end? Oh, you know what? We'll do kind of the quick wiry stuff as well. So, right about there, maybe? I'll find out in a minute. Alright, so I want you to actually run into here. Oh, conveyor belt Mark III, Digby. Yeah, you run into there. You run into there. And then you are both going to get unloaded to here. Whoops. Don't screw it up, Digby. Don't screw it up. It's a very simple idea you've got here. So we want a conveyor splitter from this one to there. Like so. And then we'll put another one on top. Just get rid of the bit in the middle. And now if I run a conveyor belt from this one into there, and from that one up into here. Oh, does it matter? Oh, yes, it does matter. Digby, you completely screwed that up. Let's try this again. Okay, conveyor splitter. Only this one, I want the input on that side. That's more like it. Okay, now, let's try putting the belt into it and seeing how this is going to work. So we've got rods, nails, and plates all getting fed into this thing. And then U-lock can go straight into there. U-lock can go straight into there. And with any luck, this is going to be filling up with a whole bunch of different stuff. Did I not put... I completely missed this one container. Ah, Digby, you're an idiot sometimes. Okay, I think that's got it. I believe that's got it. Okay, so we've now got plastic and rubber going in over there. We've got steel pipes and steel beams coming in here. We've got encased industrial beams in this one. This one's getting fed with quick wire and AI limiters. And then we've got the copper crap and the iron crap. Yes? Yes, indeed we do. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Alright, yeah, sorry. Brain cramp. I thought I saw iron in there. Oh, I don't know why I'm looking in the container. These have to fill up before the container even becomes an issue. Okay, well, it's not the neatest thing I've ever done, organizationally. However, it is working, and I'm actually quite pleased with it. Now, do you need another little, whoops. Oh, God's sakes, Digby, learn how to fly, will you? Yeah, do you need another little dose of stuff before I leave you to it? There we go. That's the button you wanted. Well, it wouldn't hurt you any. You know what? I've actually got the time to record. I think I might actually... you know what? I've got the time to record. To hell with it. I think I'm just going to build a railroad now, because getting that train automated today was actually my one biggest goal. So yeah, to hell with it. I'm going to start building tracks, and I'll be back in about an hour.
Many minutes later.
Okay, well, I'm actually quite pleased with myself. That only took me about a half an hour, and not the hour I thought it was going to. I think it might be just because I have had so much practice lately. And yeah, you can see it going up over the hill there, because my theory was if the game is going to actually make my railroad circular, I'm going to take the scenic route. Okay, Digby, moment of truth. We're here. Turn on self-driving. And we are off. Okay, I was wondering if this was going to be a little bit too steep for it, but it doesn't seem like we're losing any speed. Okay, well, let's just sit back and enjoy the ride, shall we? Oh, and heads up, when I said scenic route, this is the scenic part. This is easily my favorite bit of the whole trip. Oh, that's gorgeous. I cannot believe the jump off the waterfall part actually worked. It was even cooler than I thought it was going to be. Alright, we're here. Now, are you going to load the train, is the question. Let me just spin the mouse around. Okay, we're auto-parked, we're auto-docking. We're loading it up. Perfect. We've got a full load of coal. I'm looking at the coal in the background. It's not moving yet. Okay, there it goes. The Caterium's moving as well. Alright, well, if this thing parks and unloads itself, I think we've actually done it. Okay, so far so good. You just need to park. I just need you to dock. Excellent. And I think I'm going to get out and go stand on the, whoops. I was going to say, I'm going to get out and go stand on the roof before it takes back off again, please. Yeah, I want to be up there. I want a good view of the thing as it leaves. Okay, you going to go out on your own? That sounded like the docking's about done. Oh, there's the horn, it's leaving. We're Where are you, Fred? There's Fred. Goodbye, Fred. Have a good trip. Oh, I didn't realize Fred had a little headlight going. That's kind of cool. Oh, that is so excellent. Okay, well, I kind of hate to do this because I really did want to do some exploring today, but I feel like the train stuff actually took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, and I don't want this episode to end up being extra long. So, yeah, in between this episode and the next one, I will probably unlock a couple more things. Oh, and by the way, in the Lost episode, we actually did unlock the last 2 tiers of science through the space elevator upgrade. So I'll do some of that stuff off camera, and then the next episode we will just dedicate completely to exploring. And in fact, I've got a bit of a dumb idea. I don't know how long it would take me to set it up, but if I can pull it off, it would actually make probably a pretty cool episode all on its own. But yeah, all of that stuff's going to be for next time because I'm going to leave this one here. And as always, I have been Digby. I thank you guys for stopping by. Hold on, this isn't right. Okay, this is more like it. As always, I have been Digby. He has been Fred. We thank you guys for stopping by. We really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Satisfactory. And yeah, we hope to see you for the next one.